Hi everybody, here's your opening round content for the 4th of July Tournament Expert Division here on the channel. A thumb up will be massively appreciated if you don't mind, and make sure you're a subscriber. Totally free to do so. 6 holes per video, that means there will be 3 parts. Make sure you watch them all. Each part will have timestamps in the video description down below, and as always plenty of drops, but please take a token or 2 if possible and put in any tweaks or changes according to your club levels, balls and play style. Good luck, here we go. Here we can send it, but you need a side spin for ball, unfortunately. Apologies if this isn't you. We are going to set up at the top of +10, the first bounce in the middle of the rightmost rock out of the 3 there. So take a note of the position. Then we're going with 5.5 top spin, 4 left spin. APOC 4, you can do this shot, but you need to be at P3 max rest, with the bullseye obviously in the same position. Max +10, power 3, then we're going full over power and we're going with the T, aligning with the tip of the triangle in left curl. Call that whatever amount you wish, 2 or 2.25 ball. Then we hit perfect. Of course, it's not going to be the slowest of needle, especially not slow with APOC 4. Try and hit perfect. We can skim the rough and roll through. You're going to have a very simple wedge for your eagle. If you don't have a side spin 4 ball, you could try it with a kingmaker, but I would go with more top spin if you have it available. Otherwise, you may not roll out of the rough. So play at your own risk with a side spin 3 ball. Here we've got a hole in one with a quarterback and a katana. Now we're setting up at the P2 min line here, yellow ring touching the bunker. Then we're going to add spin. Now it's a strange spin amount, but it works. 1.2 back spin and 1.5 left spin. And you'll see once I've added spin, look at the ball guide, it's just going over the left edge of the cup and also beyond the hole. So a few references there. Take a token or 2, get familiar with the setup and the various references that you need. Minimum distance, -5 elevation, and we're using power 3 settings. So make sure you prep your wind app accordingly. Now, the final and vital part of this setup is we're going with just before the circle drops as our overpower reference. Be careful with that one. If you forget that one, then you are going to land in that rough very, very short. So just before circle drop OP, dropping it right at the pin for a hole in one if you fancy it. Going with a berserker here, we are setting up at the top of plus 22 yards, white ring touching the rough on the left with APOC 5 and 6. 5.8 top spin and 2 right spin. APOC 4 will be at the top of plus 28 yards, and you will have half of the white ring overlapping the rough because you have less accuracy and also less distance on your club. The adjustment is max +5. That is, of course, power 5 settings. Adjust accurately here. You don't want to have any dodgy pull angle because it may endanger the drive being either short or going directly into the rough. A ball and a half of right curl, full overpower with a slow needle. Nice and easy to hit perfect, and it's going to bounce on the fairway and roll out to a drive distance of around 415 yards. Now on the second shot with our sniper, we're going to have to do a very strange offset because I was missing left quite a lot. I'm going to go with 2.5 a backspin and 2 right spin. With the spin added, look at the ball guide. If you're following along the line at the end of the ball guide, it would be pointing at the far left edge of that bunker. So it does look a bit strange, but just needs a little bit of a tweak as well. I'm not quite there on this one yet, so a tweak or 2 needed. But here I'm at max distance. Sniper 9 may struggle, and if you can't set up there at this point, then you may have to go for a containing shot to the green instead with a bit of right curl as an outside chance. But for reference, max +0, power 5, and I'm doing 2 pulls over the bullseye. Like I said, it is a bit of a strange offset because of the heavy wind push that you get here, and we're limited with the side spin on the berserker. Good speed, just missing just within a green square to the left of the pin. If you're enjoying the free content here on the channel and want to support that and help keep it free, we've launched a brand new patreon.com homepage. There is the link. There are lots of perks if you want to become a member over there. All support of the channel is massively appreciated, and it will help, of course, to continue to provide the Golf Clash content here for you. So please go and check that out over at patreon.com/BK Golf Clash. we can send it. We are going to aim through the base of that tall cactus, and we're going to have the bullseye at the top of plus 24 with APOC 5 and above. 5.8 top spin, 2 bars right spin. APOC 4, you will be at P5 max rest. Same aim point though, go right through the middle of the base of that big cactus. Max plus 10, power 5. Then once we've adjusted, we're going to spin the camera round and pull up along the line of the shot, or push up, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to the top of plus 10 yards. Now this will need tweaking because of the wind push. If you've got higher wind, you won't need to push up that much. If you've got lower wind, you will need to push up more than that. So it's up to you to tweak this one. Put plus 10, obviously, that was with APOC 5 and above. So it's important to remember that would be the equivalent of plus 16 with APOC 4. But you want to catch the rough and roll out. Obviously, if you push up too much, you might land on the fairway and go in the water. So please tweak this shot. We're making a fringe check here. Bullseye over the second fringe line where it meets the fairway at the back of the green. We're playing a no spin shot, having the ball guide a little bit short of the cup, but pointing at the flag. Plus 5 for the fringe check. We're going to go 22% slider, 10% elevation. Pull this one over the bullseye, please. But a word of warning, you've got to tweak the drive. That amount of push-up is not going to work the same for a 9.4 wind as it would for an 11.9 wind. Use this as a starting point and please tweak from there. Very important with those aggressive tailwind shots. But there we go, a reference drop for the eagle. Hole in one here, we're going to go with max backspin and 1 bar of right spin, and we're setting up at the top of plus 4 with the sniper 10, top of plus 6 with the sniper level 9, and I'm looking for the first point where the bottom right of the red ring touches the rough at the top of those plus yards in question. You will then see, with spin added, if you're in the right spot, the ball guide will be pointing at the hole but stopping a little bit short there. But the primary reference is the plus yardage and the red ring touching the rough. Max plus 15, power 3 numbers, sniper 10 numbers in your app, regardless of your club level. For me, that was, I think, 9.3 rings looking at it. And then we're going to centre the ball and hit perfect. We'll need some wind angle tweaks, of course, as with all these par 3s in Expert, but it's something for you to build from. This is kind of mid-wind in the middle wind angle, bouncing very nicely onto the green and dropping beautifully for the hole in one. Going with a katana here because why not? It's nice to save a kingmaker. P2 max rest with APOC 5 and above. Aim in the middle of the fairway between the rough and the bunker. 5.8 top spin, and we're going with 3 bars of side spin to the left. APOC 4 will have to stretch out 1.6 rings into overpower to find the same point, and then push up 6 yards after you adjust, or 1.6 rings, whichever is the best for you. Max plus 10, power 2 settings. Then we leave it where it is with APOC 5 and above. Go with 0.8 ball curl to the left, full OP, slow needle, hit perfect. I have tested this in max wind with a katana, and I still was fine on the drive. Looks a bit close to the rough, but you're going to be fine even with full wind with a katana. We get a nice glitch roll here. You may not always get that, so be prepared to dial in a sniper if needed. But if you get the glitch roll, then you can give this a go. We're going with the Grizzly around 3.5 backspin and 3 right spin. And here I'm aiming deliberately to the right of the pin as we're looking at it from this camera angle. So there's the spin again, 3.5 back, 3 right. Ball guide going to the middle of that light green square in the light green square column to the right of the pin. Plus 2 with Grizzly 9, plus 5 with Grizzly 7 and 8. And we're going to go here 86% slider, and that is with 5% elevation. Okay, 86 on the slider, 5% elevation. I went with power 2 settings in the video. I would like you to try power 3 settings because this is under adjusted. Power 3 settings would add 0.2 to your adjustment. So hopefully that will get you in there. Very close miss though on this par 5 with only a katana. Thanks very much for watching this video here on the channel. If it has helped you in any way, please consider sharing it amongst your friends and clanmates in the game. Join us also on Facebook. Head over there, search for BK Golf Clash and join our free group. Loads of members there sharing shots. Free guides are posted, as well as loads of other great Golf Clash resources. So check us out there. You can join in the discussion and also leave feedback on the game in general. Finally, if you wish to help support the channel and keep the content free for everybody, please consider becoming a Patreon member. The link is in the video description down below. Good luck, see you soon, bye for now.